what's up, guys? Welcome back, or if it's your first time to my channel, welcome. Back with you today for toy haul, collectible haul. Haven't been able to do this in quite some time. Just wanted to share things that I've gotten over the last couple of months. Don't really know how consistently I'm going to be able to do these kind of things, but I do want to share some things I've been able to pick up here and there. More so probably in 2024 versus recently, just because money's been really tight and stuff, so I haven't been able to pick up a whole lot of anything in recent months, other than some some used movies, DVDs, Blu-rays that I've found at Goodwill and stuff like that. But this channel is about toys and collectibles, and that's what I'm here to share with you today. I'm going to film a couple of videos today in this session, so it may be a little kind of all over the place as far as what I have, because I don't really have the space and stuff to lay things out and like I normally do, and kind of, this is going to be Funko, this is going to be this is going to be that. But in this one, I'm going to share a couple things. I got some horror, I got some Funko, I've got stuff here and there from like Five Below and the Dollar Tree and stuff like that. First of all, let's go ahead and start off with this guy here, since he's like right up top, or right in front here. I got this Handmade by Robots Return of the Living Dead Tarman, and ended up picking this up at Ross for $5. I'm not a huge fan of these. I don't intend on collecting these, but I saw this, I came across this in November or December of last year, and I had to pick it up. I'm a huge fan of Return of the Living Dead. I'm a huge fan of Tarman, so I had to end up grabbing this. It's pretty cool. Like I said, it's like I don't intend on buying any more of these, other than maybe like some of the Killer Clowns. But I don't really want to open that can of worms. I don't want to start collecting another like line of something. But I did have to grab this for $5. Also, I think this was like actually $3.25. I ended up picking this up from Five Below. This is like an acrylic standee, Nightmare on Elm Street. Nightmare on Elm Street, my all-time favorite horror series. Freddy Krueger is my favorite of the horror icons, slashers. So I ended up picking this up at Five Below. Also at Five Below, this was $5. This little Nerf hoop from the world's smallest. I thought this would be excellent for action figures. Looks like it would be in the right scale, especially like that basketball there. So I ended up grabbing this at some point at the end of 2024. This wasn't Five Below. I believe this was Target, but I ended up finding the TMNT Hot Wheels skateboard here, which is pretty cool. I was hunting for this for a long time. Actually, no, I think I came across this at Kroger of all places, because I'd been looking for this at Target for a long time. I was able to find all the individual boards over like before moving last year, and but this one I ended up finding at the end of last year at Kroger of all places. So then we got a bunch of these little mini tubs, these little rubber duckies. These all came from Five Below. I believe they were $5 each, but I'm a sucker for TMNT, so I ended up hunting down the TMNT tubs, rubber ducks, and these are actually pretty cool. And I'm super happy too with these. They don't all have the same, like they're not just the same mold with just the different colored bandanas. They all have their own expressions and stuff like that to kind of mirror their personalities, which is really cool. Another one from Five Below. Ended up grabbing this Five Below exclusive. It says, I don't know how accurate that is, but this Funko mini of Pennywise from the movie It. This is the OG Pennywise, played by Tim Curry. So had to end up picking that up because I absolutely one of my favorites. Favorite movie, favorite characters, and again, it was only $5. Going really cheap on this one. Ended up grabbing these at Dollar Tree for $1.25 each. These like little they're similar to Tsum Tsums, but they're not. They're called Pod Pals. But you got they're officially licensed. Of course, we got the Green Ranger, which is my all-time favorite. Tommy. I mean, not necessarily the Green Ranger, but Tommy's my all-time favorite. We got the Red Ranger, and we've got the Black Ranger. Apparently, there's also a blue one out there as well, but neither the yellow or the pink. Which, you know, that happens more than it should. Excuse me, more than it should, with them making all the male Power Rangers, but not the female Power Rangers. And then also got a couple of Funko Pops. I ended up picking these up, I think, around Halloween of last year. I found these. They were the Danny with Binks I got for $5 from Amazon. And then I picked up Gage from Pet Cemetery here. I think he might have been regular price, but this one I really wanted because I have the original Gage in Church and the Walmart exclusive glow in the dark Gage in Church, and I really like, especially that scene. If you know the scene at the end of Pet Cemetery with him and with the top hat and the cane, his little dapper outfit or whatever. So I ended up picking that one up as well for like I said, I think I paid regular price for that one, but I really wanted that one, so you know. I got some other, other Funko Pops. Nope, those are my fiance's. It's my fiance's stuff. I did end up picking this up. This was, I think, before we moved. I was able to grab this from Big Bad Toy Store. It is from Super7. Again, Return of the Living Dead and Tarman, I absolutely love. So I had to end up grabbing this guy, which I'm glad I did. Very cool. I'm going to leave this on card because these honestly are best left on card because they put a lot into the presentation. And these figures aren't like highly articulated or anything like that. So we got Tarman for Return of the Living Dead, Super7 Reaction Series. I don't buy a whole lot of those unless they're on sale or clearance or something like that, because $20 for those is a little bit much. But that one I did splurge on, and I paid full price for that guy. What else we got here what are these here? I have no idea. I think this is more Funko. Oh yeah, more Funko here. One of my favorite bands, Ghost. We got the Papa Emeritus 4 Funko Pop here from the Right Here, Right Now movie. End up picking that up as well. Got one from my fiance also in the bag here. I really need to spend time to reorganize all this kind of stuff because they're all in different boxes. They're all in like smaller boxes and everything like that. I need to just throw everything in just a big old box and just be done with it. Show a couple more Funkos, I guess, before... Actually, I will kind of try to mix it up a little bit with some more action figures. WWE Mattel figures. I was able to get the Mattel Creations, Mosh and Thrasher, the Headbangers. I'm an Attitude Era kid, so had to have these guys. I'm amazed. I'm glad that we finally got some Mattel figures of these guys. Never thought it would happen. I always meant to make customs, and I just never did. So I'm glad. I'm glad I didn't. These are great. I have not opened them yet, but I've seen other people's pictures, and they're incredible figures. I also was able to pick up the Mattel Creations Dudley Boys. Again, Attitude Era kid, so had to have those damn Dudleys. Legendary tag team. Them along with Edge and Christian and the Hardy Boys, man, made my childhood pretty awesome, pretty extreme. And then, last but certainly not least, these were, I think I got these in the fall. They're still wrapped up because I wanted to keep them in good condition with moving around and stuff. But from Super7, we got from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, we've got Skull, and then we've also got Bulk. Too bad we never got these in the Lightning collection, but at least we did end up getting action figures of these guys. I mean, it's a shame. It's really a shame that Lightning collection failed so bad, and we didn't get more of the characters in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. We got we didn't even fully get we weren't able to fill out the entire Rita's henchmen. We didn't get Babu and Squat even. We got other characters which they were cool, like King Sphinx and Snizzard and everything like that, but we didn't get all the core villains and all the core characters before they moved on to other things. So, and eventually just killed the line altogether. But that's gonna do it for this one, guys. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna be filming a couple of videos here today, just to share this stuff, especially considering I really need to go through it and pack it away more, better for sure, and more organized. So better time. There's not a better time than right now to do this, to share this stuff before it gets even harder to kind of, pull out and make a video. Like I said, I don't know how often I'm going to be, or I think I might have said this in the other video, but I don't know how often I'm going to be able to do this, I know I'm not going to be as consistent as I once was with these videos, just because life is really difficult right now. Money's really tight, so it's like I'm able to treat myself some, but nowhere near like I was, in the past. So, but hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. Any interaction with my videos helps me, and I appreciate it. Like, I love to see, the thumbs up, the likes, the comments especially. Comments mean a lot to me as well. But that's going to do it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, stay awesome and keep collecting.